Hey there guys, JoelGamingYT here and welcome back to my FIFA 16 Arsenal career mode. Now last episode we obviously ended the January transfer window, the summer transfer window. Obviously during that transfer window we signed 3 good players in John Stones, Yaya Toure and Alexander Cochran. But as you can see, we are going to be starting our Champions League campaign, and in the bottom corner we have a really tough group. We have FC Barcelona, Shakhtar Donetsk and Bayer Leverkusen. Obviously Barcelona will be favourites to go through as group winners, then probably us in second, Leverkusen third and Donetsk fourth. I'm probably going to be completely wrong. We probably get knocked out, but it doesn't matter. So we obviously go to Bayer Leverkusen. They've got a really good team, especially the likes of Kiesling, Lars Bender and all that. Even Papadopoulos and their goalkeeper Leno. I mean, that's just a really strong team. Chananoğlu as well, the Turkish guy. I think he's Turkish. I don't want to be wrong about that. And Bellarabi out on the out on that right hand side. He is quick. So we obviously went into this game against Bayer Leverkusen hoping to pick up all 3 points, but if we don't, it's only the first game, and as you can see, that is our lineup. Same lineup as before the first team starting, and as you can see, I've actually got Petr Cech in goal. Wenger should be watching. Anyway, 30 minutes in, and Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain nearly makes it 1-0. A ball put into the box by Yaya Toure. Well, pretty much think I don't know how Chamberlain got to that. It's very, very confusing. But now we have a free kick. It's Mesut Ozil's going to be taking it. Hopefully we can score from it. And the wall decided to creep forward a little bit, and the player got a yellow card. So yeah, not the best free kicks, but it's just a tad over. Maybe I should give it to Santi Cazorla or something, but it doesn't matter. What's done is done, and we just have to move on and try and score from elsewhere. And how on earth did Leverkusen not score there? That is so close. I was like, oh my god, no. Just no. I actually thought I was going in, and it's literally a millimetre wide. It's so close. but I have no idea what. That was a nice cheeky attempt there by. I don't know who it was, but just a little flick to try and put it past Petr Cech, but unfortunately went wide. And that is half time, and it is currently Bayer Leverkusen 0, Arsenal 0. Both teams, they had their opportunities. Obviously, we did in the 13th minute through Chamberlain. I still don't know how he managed to get above the defender there, but oh well, don't matter. We got a shot away, had an attempt, and just didn't really go in. But here's Mesut Ozil, last few minutes of the game, plays it to Sanchez, goes for goal, saved by Leno. Yeah, Alexis Sanchez, that is a really, really good save by the goalkeeper. I'm not going to take it away from him. Santi Cazorla will whip in a corner, but no, my luck could probably come to nothing. Yep, Leno catches the ball. But now here's Santi Cazorla on the ball. Now surely going to try and score here. Goes for goal. Wide. Santi Cazorla, man. You got to be putting that away to get 3 points. And unfortunately that time the goalkeeper actually didn't get a touch. And that's how the game is. So we've actually had a better start than Arsenal in real life. We picked up a point against Bayer Leverkusen. What quite a difficult team to play against. No, I really do like some of the German teams. They've got some cracking teams, some cracking players, but now we're going to do a bit of training. Oxlade-Chamberlain, Sanchez, Wilshere, Bellerin and Stones, and everyone did pretty well bar Sanchez and Bellerin, only in F&D, and then we set up our youth people. Obviously we get an Irish guy, we go for a Portuguese guy, and I believe we go for a French guy as well. So yeah, there you go. We go for a French guy, and we're going to set them up just to get some youth players in. Because I really wanted to see what sort of players I get, see if there's any hidden gems out there. So the Irish guy would be going to England, see if there's any upcoming English stars. The Portuguese guy, I think I sent him to Spain, because Spain got some pretty good players out there. Some nifty players, got Cazorla, Mata and all that. And the French guy we're going to be taking into, I think I'd actually send him to France, because I do quite like some players in France. You know, they've got some really good players out there. Obviously, they don't have Payet anymore. He's obviously now over here playing for West Ham. But I now got into the game against Chelsea, and it is snowing. Well, it's actually flurries, so not full on snow, but this is going to be very interesting playing in the snow. I've never actually played in the snow before. So yeah, obviously the pitch looks quite icy, so it could be interesting to see what happens with players. Obviously, Danny Welbeck, I did actually make a couple of changes. Cochrane, I decided to take out because he was not performing to his potential. So Danny Welbeck actually came in for this game, and I think that was the only change I made. And as you can see, Chelsea had the best attack by scoring 12 goals. We actually had the best defence, only conceding on one. So we've actually done pretty well so far this season. And obviously we want to try and score more goals. And obviously we don't want to concede anymore, because one goal at the start of the season not too bad. But it's Santi Cazorla dribbling through the defenders. Shot was saved, and I don't know who was followed up. I think it might have been Jack Wilshere or Hector Bellerin. Oh, and another thing, they bloody brought Jerome Boateng, didn't they? So that's another test I have to try and bloody get past. Also, Jack Wilshere came into this game, but here's Alexis Sanchez. What's he going to do? He takes a shot, and it's saved by Thibaut Courtois. What's that accent? I have no idea. But anyway, Danny Welbeck plays into Jack Wilshere. Is he going to get there? Not quite. Tries sliding in to try and beat Courtois there, but it doesn't quite work out. And we got into half time, currently 0-0. So, at this moment in time, I'm doing the same sort of level as Arsenal did in real life. You know, they were drawing with Chelsea 0-0, but they were down to 10 minutes. So I'm slightly doing a little bit better. But we could score, right? Of course we could score. Or even though they have like probably better players than us, bar Sanchez, bar Ozil, bar Yaya Toure, bar Czech, and that's actually how the game ended. Finished 0-0. So did a little bit better. More training for us to do. Wilshere got a couple of things. Was given a chance to improve. Bellerin, Stones, and Chamberlain. They all did pretty well. Got C or above. We're now in the Capital One Cup game. We're away to Rochdale. Using the second team, we drew 2-2, but we win 5-4 on penalties. We took Rochdale took us to bloody penalties. I mean, come on. Anyway, Giroud and Welbeck got the goals for us, but to go to penalties against Rochdale, I mean, come on, Arsenal. We should be doing a lot better than that. But now we're obviously up against Leicester City, and now it's going to be interesting to see how I do, because in real life, what a game that was. 5-2, 5 bloody 2 against Leicester. What a game that was. I was like, wow, best game I've seen so far this season. But yeah, this is our lineup. Cochrane comes back in, so too does Ozil. And yes, my full 11. Obviously we made 11 changes from the game against Rochdale, but it is my full strength team. So let's see if we can try and beat Leicester. Yaya Toure put for on goal, goes for goal, and it's saved by I think he said Peter Schmeichel there, but it's Kasper Schmeichel, and he was in fact offside. So Yaya Toure, let me down, brother. As you can see, he was just a little bit offside, so that's been better. And a shot there by Alexis Sanchez, and again Schmeichel performing like his dad used to be, saving these efforts. And then corner whipped in, no need to be cleared out. But here's Hector Bellerin, he goes for goal, and it's just a little bit wide, so not a bad effort there by Hector Bellerin. A little bit disappointing not to score there. I'm pretty sure just a little bit more curved towards, a bit more curved, it probably would have gone in. So Schmeichel was rooted to his spot. But here's Yaya Toure, he's going to go for goal, and again Schmeichel pulls off and says, Schmeichel, man, stop, just let me score. I want 3 points. That's a nice save by Schmeichel. I'm not going to give it to, not going to take away from him. And Yaya Toure, just so annoyed that Schmeichel's saving these. I mean, it is insane. But Mesut Ozil will put in this corner. Don't know why it took a little bit of time to load up, but there we go. Ozil in, punched away by Schmeichel against Sanchez. This shot is blocked, and it's eventually cleared. And that is how the first half ends. First half finishes 0-0. And that guy there, Schmeichel, what a game he's having. He's not going to let me score today, I don't think. I don't think he's going to let me score. So Leicester 0, Arsenal 0 is what the scoreline is at half time. And obviously, in real life, I think we're winning in real life. So it's not too bad. Here's Jack Wilshere, who came on from Ozil, because Ozil's stamina is absolutely shocking. But it's Daniel Welbeck, and again Schmeichel saves it. But yeah, as I was saying, Jack Wilshere actually came on from Ozil, because Ozil's stamina is shockingly bad. So I'm having to take him off pretty much every single game. Corner whips in by Jack Wilshere, comes out, punched by Schmeichel. Ramsey had a shot, but nothing here. And now we're into the dying moments of the game. Santi Cazorla plays it out to Daniel Welbeck. What's Daniel Welbeck going to do? He's going to play it to Santi Cazorla, who's won it. We just split them open, and we finally score. 92nd minute of the game. Schmeichel finally beaten, and it's by that little maestro, Santi Cazorla. Now we can just relax. And if we can, yeah, that's a nice finish by Santi Cazorla. Just that pass, just split them open. Robert Hoof just couldn't quite get back in time, and Cazorla makes it Leicester City 0, Arsenal 1, and that's surely 3 points wrapped up for us. And that's probably going to be the last kick of the game, because it is like the 92nd minute. And as you can see, all the Arsenal players going over towards Cazorla, and that was his first goal in the Premier League. Hopefully there's going to be more to come from little Santi Cazorla, the 5'5" guy who's an absolute magician. And that is how the game actually finished. It finished Leicester City 0, Arsenal 1, thanks to Santi Cazorla on the 92nd minute. Nice little victory there, 3 points for us, and I'm looking forward to the rest of the season. Hopefully we can pick up some more wins. Again, back to training, trying to improve. This time Chambers, Stones, Bellerin's still there. Chamberlain only got an F in this, so it's a little bit disappointing there. And Wilshere has grown, he's now rated 82. Thank you very much, Jack Wilshere. I've finally got him growing. But now this is the last game of the episode. We're up against Shakhtar Donetsk in the second game of the Champions League. Should be beatable. And guess what? They have the legend. They have Eduardo, the guy who unfortunately had his leg broken against Birmingham. I still miss that guy. He was going to be one of the best players. And here's Oxlade-Chamberlain, 31 minutes into the game, and he makes it Arsenal 1, Shakhtar Donetsk 0. Goalkeeper came out, just couldn't quite get there, and Chamberlain left first shot into the back of it. Fantastic goal. And I forgot to tell you that Chamberlain is in the lineup because Walcott is unfortunately injured. He was out for 4 months with an ACL, which is anterior cruciate ligament or something like that. I think it's ACL also. It's a bad injury, but it's the one he picked up in real life. So yeah, anterior cruciate ligament damage, and that was half time. So Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain's goal, separating the two sides. Arsenal 1, Shakhtar Donetsk 0, and towards the end of the game, Olivier Giroud, who came on for Cochrane, makes it Arsenal 2, Shakhtar Donetsk 0, and that is 3 points wrapped up. Well done, Giroud. You actually managed to score a goal. Just bloody do it in real life, please. But yeah, that is a nice goal by Olivier Giroud. Just kept on running. Well, just played through by Jack Wilshere. He just kept on running, holds up the ball, turns, takes a shot, and fires it low into bottom corner away from the goalkeeper. And that's a nice finish there by Giroud, right into the bottom corner as well. That's what I like to see. And Alexis Sanchez actually went over and started celebrating before the ball had actually hit the back of the net. But 2-0 to us, and that should be good for all 3 points in the second game of our Champions League campaign. In the Champions League, I'm actually hoping to at least get to maybe the quarterfinals, maybe semi-finals, depending how well we actually play. And that's how the game actually finished. It finishes Arsenal 2, Shakhtar Donetsk 0, thanks to goals from Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain and Olivier Giroud, giving us all 3 points in the Champions League. So as you can see, we are currently in the Premier League table. We are currently third, just behind Chelsea on goals scored. Liverpool currently the way on 18 points. Brendan Rodgers obviously doing quite well, but both Chelsea and Arsenal yet to lose a game. And down the bottom we have Swansea, Crystal Palace, and I couldn't quite catch the last team. So if you guys have enjoyed this episode, so please do leave a like, please subscribe as well. In the next episode we've got Manchester United, Watford, Everton and Barcelona. So hopefully I'll see you guys there, and like, subscribe and